Hi, I'm doing an e-video and this one is called Three Dimensions of Pain, and with the subtitle saying that Jesus is the balm of Gilead and he is the great healer. So this video is called Three Dimensions of Pain. Jesus is the balm of Gilead and the great healer. We are a tri-being. That means that we're soul, we're spirit man, we're soul, and we're body. So there's three parts of us, and the sometimes our pain goes in three dimensions, and sometimes diseases and sicknesses also go in these three dimensions. So sometimes sickness and diseases are sometimes they are spiritual, sometimes they're in the soul realms and in the realm of the mind and the emotions, and then sometimes they are just physical on the surface on the outside. So I think everybody's very used and very knowledgeable of physical pain. Like once you scrape your knee or you bump your elbow, that's something that you can recognize, and you can realize that there's pain there. And doctors are really able to nowadays, with modern day medicine, fix and to a certain extent soothe and remove the pain that you might be feeling in your physical body. So even sometimes there's strong medicines that you take that can relieve pain, and there's ways that certain bodies can heal. There's modern day medicine that can deal with things like HIV and stuff like that. So there's ways that modern medicine can deal with and address physical pain. So once it's on the surface, once it's not on the outside, it's not so much a big deal. Modern medicine can and usually does help with this certain type of pain and certain type of illnesses. Not always. Modern medicine is not 100% at all, but sometimes it does help with this particular pain that is on the outside, just on the physical body. Once pain moves to the second dimension or the second phase, which is the soul realm and the realm of the mind and the emotions, then it becomes a bit harder to do. So in terms of this means that people will be going to see counselors and I guess they call them shrinks, psychiatrists and stuff like that, to deal with emotions and things that are in their mind. They call it mental illness. So when pain gets pervasive into the realm of the mind and emotions, then it's harder to handle. But remember that the subtitle of this is the balm of Gilead, the great healer. Jesus can deal with all these three dimensions of pain perfectly in his own power. So once pain goes to the third, second dimension, which is the realm of the mind and the emotions, it gets harder to deal with. People go and they seek out help in terms of counseling, in terms of psychiatrists, and of course psychiatrists and counselors, many of them, they don't really know how to handle this pain because it's in a dimension that we cannot see. Therefore it's very hard for us to deal with. So sometimes they recommend tablets and drugs, and they try to cure this particular kind of pain with the first dimension, but it's not the same. Remember that with the first dimension you're just dealing with the physical body, so sometimes you can take things and apply things like ointments and balms to soothe your physical body. But when it goes to the second dimension, which is the realm of the mind and the realm of the emotions, it's very hard to take a pill to deal with this particular thing, the particular type of pain and issues that you might be dealing with. in the second dimension, which is the realm of the mind. Once pain goes to the realm of the mind, you get things like deep hurts that enter your soul, and then they affect your emotions and how you actually function mentally. So yeah, the balm of Gilead, that is Christ, is able to, in his own power and with his very fierce love, able to soothe and cure any pain that is not in the physical dimension, that has gone to the second dimension. He's able to do that. He's able to soothe any kind of pain, any childhood hurt, or anything that has gone very pervasive that is not affecting one's emotions and one's mind. The third type of pain is, or the third dimension of pain is spiritual. So this one is with the first and the second, we see people who are able to triumph over their pains without having Christ. Without having Christ as a center and a source. Of course, God is the source of every help. True help comes from God. So if they're able to recover from, even if you're able to recover from any physical injury, it's the actual help of God. He's using doctors, he's using drugs and stuff like that, but it's his help. The same with the second dimension of pain. If you're able to overcome any kind of really deep hurt that is mental or that is emotional, that's also the help of God, whether it be through counselors or therapy or some kind of class or something that you took or some kind of treatment or anything that is any kind of therapeutic thing that you did. And that you were able to triumph over it perfectly. So it's the help of God, especially when it's not dealing when it's not dealing with terms of like the enemy helping you, but in terms of just general help, then yes, God is the author of that. The third dimension of pain is when it goes into the spirit, when it comes to spiritual, which is the very first part of us, where spirit, soul, and body. Once pain becomes spiritual, or once a sickness and illness is spiritual and not just in the realm of the mind, emotions, or in the physical body, once it hits the spirit man, and that is the source of the pain and sickness, then it cannot be remedied without the intervention of Christ Jesus. So this means that Christ must come on the scene to help this person out once the pain and the illness and the sickness is indeed spiritual. That is it's not on the surface, it's not in the second realm, it's in the third realm, the spirit realm. Then Christ must intervene with his victorious power and his great healing ability. Christ must intervene when the sickness, the bondage, the pain is in the spirit realm. But we should not fear this particular kind of thing. Christ is able to heal all the three dimensions of pain, bondage, and sickness. He's the great healer, and he's the balm of Gilead. He's still in the business of healing. He's still in the business of helping, and he's still in the business of delivering with his mighty hand. Yes, we should not fear, but yes, once it becomes this pervasive, then only Christ can intervene and step on the scene to heal, to liberate, and to truly help this person out once the pain has become spiritual. Now, docs are able to deal with the physical pain. Sometimes counselors and sometimes other strategies can get to the mental and emotional things, but only Christ himself can answer to the spiritual things, and he's the answer to all the different situations. And like I said, all true help comes from God. So even if you're receiving any kind of help that in the other two dimensions, it's still the God that's the author of it. But yes, Jesus is the one that can liberate you from any kind of spiritual bondage, hurt, and deep pain that has gone to the spirit person, has gone to the spirit man. But never to get distressed. Christ is victorious. He's come to heal. He died to save. He died to heal. He died to deliver. This is what he does, and he's in the business of doing, and he's more than able to fix, heal, and to save anyone who truly believes. So this particular video was called The Three Dimensions of Pain. Thank God that he's the balm of Gilead. Thank God that he sent his son. Who is the balm of Gilead? That's Jesus. The balm of Gilead. That means a soothing ointment to go into the deepest parts of us that are hurt, that are in hurt and are in pain. The balm of Gilead, that's his name. And he's able to soothe and to really, really kind of get to the deepest parts of our hurts and our pains, and able to soothe it and able to heal us from it. And he's a great healer and he's a great deliverer. Thank God, because he's able to get into these three dimensions of pain. What docs cannot always get to, Christ is more than able to do it. So just trust him for your healing and deliverance today, and true help will be on the way. God bless you. And this is the one, this is another video from Chisholm. God bless. Bye.